Lounge. It's time to have a very amazing conversation with my former housemates of PM Extra looking so good. Fame clearly sits well with you guys. Life after PM Extra House, I have Anaya and Bogdan, Van Dyke and Larissa. How are we feeling, guys?
We're doing good.
That doesn't sound very enthusiastic. How are we doing?
We're doing good.
And I said, you guys woke up too early.
Oh, no.
Naya disagrees. But how's life after PM Extra House, Naya? This pause, yeah.
Oh, it's been amazing. It's been amazing because I always see going into the house, I was a total stranger, and coming out, this people love, support, it's just amazing. And then it's we're trying to settle.
Have you even had any time to sleep? Yes. Not really.
Yeah.
Really.
How are you feeling, Bogdan?
Oh, enthusiastic. I love what's happening. I see the love everywhere. It's amazing. Yeah.
Have you had time to sleep yet?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. How do you spend the first moments after you came out of the house, Van Dyke, Larissa?
How did we spend the first?
What was the first thing you did when you came out of the house?
The first thing
After the show ended?
after the show ended.
Yeah.
We went home together
Okay.
Together.
Okay.
and we had a good sleep.
Yeah,
I think that's the only night we had
a good
a
sleep.
long good
Okay.
sleep.
So you actually slept till morning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
till afternoon.
No way.
afternoon.
Are you serious? Into Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay. So have you got your phones yet?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you get your phones immediately after?
No, I got mine 2 days after.
Okay. So what was the first set of messages you started accessing?
Oh, congrats. I like what you're doing. You guys did great and all that. I mean, it was overwhelming.
I can imagine. Have you guys got access to your phones, Bogdan and Naya?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the first few messages you answered to? Can you remember?
The first person I replied to, I even spoke to, was my mother,
Okay.
because I missed her voice.
Aww.
Yeah, my mama's boy. So, and then my sister as well. She was even at the auditorium.
Grand finale,
yeah, she was there.
I saw her.
So, yeah, I mean, I took a breather. I didn't really go straight to social media.
Okay.
I just made some personal calls,
Okay.
and then that was it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my first action. Yeah.
Okay. Naya, yourself?
Yeah, me too. I think I spoke to my parents. Yeah, and then my sisters because they were also there.
Yeah.
And then I think I had my phone the next day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how have you adjusted to life after the house?
I think we're still in the process.
You're still in the process, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the most shocking thing when you came out of the house?
Someone just seeing you randomly somewhere and calling out your name.
Yeah.
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 I can imagine. Bogdan, yourself?
The most shocking thing.
Yes.
Charlie, numerous. The love, the attention, the care. I haven't really felt this before.
Now let's start from the beginning. What triggered you into saying no? PM Extra is going to be here for me, and how did people react when you told them? Larissa?
Well, me, I think I told my mom. And she said it when she came here that I told her I was, there's a couple show, so you're definitely going to see people kissing and stuff, so don't get pissed when you say anything like that. So, since she was okay with it, I didn't really care about what,
Anybody else
would
was saying.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Yeah, for me, I didn't really tell anybody.
clearly.
I only told my mom, and she was like, okay, she's going to pray for me, and
Okay.
I think my dad.
Okay.
Also,
What made you want to do PM Extra?
To find love,
to find love.
Okay.
And I found love.
That you definitely have. Bogdan, Naya, what made you say PM Extra, and how did your support system react?
Okay, so the person who actually told me, Bogdan, you've been single for 3 years, go and find love, is actually in the studio here right now.
No way.
Theophilus.
Are you serious?
He was
No
like-
way.
I'm serious. He was like, Bogdan, you've been single for so long. Charlie, I know you, Charlie. Just go and give it a shot. And I was like, yeah, this is my close friend. I would listen to what he said. So I did. And we're here now, and it's been amazing. It's been love. And Charlie, I can't even believe it.
Yeah. Naya, what is your story?
Okay, so for me, it was my sister.
No way.
Yeah, I think from season 1,
Yeah.
she has been forcing me.
Yeah. That you
telling
do
me,
well.
You like
Just
you have
go.
to go. You have to go. And I was always, so at the latter parts, like of the auditions, I'm like, do you know what? Let me just
try. Yeah.
I wasn't even sure I'll get picked.
No way.
Yeah, so it was after I was picked, that was when I started like, okay, so
I'm actually gonna do this.
I'm actually, yeah. So that was it. And then everybody has a story. My love life has been some way for some time. Yeah, so I felt like it was the best place to be, and also to put myself out there. It's the
That's a good advertisement. Even I'm even considering going into the house now. At this point, let me go and find love.
Yeah.
But what was the strategy? Because as you go into a house, you're dealing with people you don't know. You're hoping to find love. There must have been something you were hoping that, okay, this is how I'm going to act, or this is how I'm going to talk myself through this process. What was your strategy, and did it evolve over time? Did you even have a strategy?
I wouldn't say we had a strategy. We were just ourselves, and then everything happened. The drama, the love, everything just happened naturally. So yeah.
Okay. BogNaya?
Me, speaking for myself, I would say that I went into the house being genuine. And almost everything I did in the house was from my heart. It was genuine. I didn't do anything for any particular reason. Yeah, so I was just being myself. And I think God also helped me by helping me find Naya, because having someone you love and the person understands you, you communicate well, like you don't really see hardship because all you see is the good. So it was very, very easy to go through and sail in the house because I was just focused on Naya. It was easy.
Naya, yourself?
Yeah, so strategy, I don't think I had one. I was just being me. I was just being myself. But one thing I always made sure is not to look boring. Yeah, I didn't want to look boring. And meeting Bogdan, that was a plus.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, what is the one thing that we don't see? Because everyone doesn't feel it the way you do. You are the ones in the house with the cameras constantly on you 24/7. What's the one thing about being in the house that we don't really understand? If you could put some clarity on it. The one thing in the house that you have felt, but how do I put it?
For me, I think the emotions that comes with the whole thing happening in the house, the drama, the fights, finding love, the arguments, cameras on you, like the whole thing is like you are feeling it and you're away from the world. You can't even speak to your friends, your family.
Yeah.
How am I doing? Am I making them proud? Are they disappointed?
Yes.
Yeah, that whole thing.
Does that mess with your psyche a lot? Knowing that, Charlie, what if I've just done the wrong thing? What if I've done the right thing? What if people like me? What if people don't? What if I'm the most hated person in Ghana right now? Like, that is something
there's
that
always a
you
moment
think
like
through?
that. Yeah.
I feel like you would keep asking those questions, but the truth is you still don't have access.
answers,
So the best thing to do is just stop
Live
thinking
your life.
about it. Yeah. So you get out of the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are emotions more high? Oh, yeah, come
And
to you.
adding up to what Naya said, the real connection. Because sometimes like everything is all lovey-dovey, and then you have a little argument, and people are like, I don't think these guys are really connected. And Naya also said one thing one time, that finding love in Big Mama's house is really underrated. Because it made me know someone in some few months.
Without distractions.
Yes, and it was really good.
Yeah, okay. Are emotions more heightened in the house? Do you feel that sometimes the little thing gets so magnified because you're in such a close space with different people?
It does. It does so much, AJ. Because sometimes, like, you're going through something, but you can't just like go and tell anyone, because the people that you were very, very close to are not in the house with you. So like you're going through it yourself, and then you don't have anyone to vent to.
Okay.
Only your partner. And if it happens between you and your partner,
then who do you exactly? Then who do you now go to? Okay. Now in terms of finding love. Which one is easier to do in Big Mama's house? Finding love or finding friendship?
Easier. Finding love.
It's easier to find love than to find friendship. Huh. I would not think that. Okay. But like...
I think for me, I would say finding love, but my love came from like finding friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how it happened.
That's how it happened for you. So
Yeah.
being the friend sort of pointed you in the right direction.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because she was friends with some of my friends.
Yeah.
In the house. Yeah.
And that made it easier for you to sort of
very
okay. I like that. Larissa, for you, finding love or finding friendship, which one's easier?
If I say love, some people say it's a lie, it's friendship for me. But I think it's both. Yeah, I think it's both.
Okay. All right. Well, if you just tune in, I'm having a wonderful conversation with my former housemates, BogNaya Vanrissa, and asking them on which one is easier to find, love or friendship. Bogdan, which one was it for you?
Yeah, for me, it was easy to find love because I met the right person. But I wouldn't say the same thing for everybody else. I feel like people would have different experiences. But I think they're both difficult if you look at it from a general perspective. Yeah, I think they're both difficult because you don't know anybody's intentions in the house.
Yeah. Was there any point in time you thought, Charlie, I don't know if I'm going to last in this house? At what point was that?
We are going.
I think coming into the house, Charlie, see, every Saturday night eviction, I felt like it would be me, it could be me. I don't know what's happening.
Really?
Yeah, we literally sang a particular song.
Apparently, we are going all the time.
Yeah. we sang it like for 4 weekends straight, and then we made it to the finale. So imagine the excitement. Me, I'm proud. You understand? Yeah.
Naya, at what point in time do you say, Charlie, I don't know.
I know fit.
I probably might just have to tap out. Did you ever have that moment?
Yeah, as Bogdan said, like every Saturday live.
So Saturdays were the days you Charlie.
Yeah.
At this point, I jinx him. Whatever happens.
I can go. Like I can go. Yeah.
So would you guys park every Saturday?
Yep.
Yeah.
All your things?
Yep.
Okay, for me, I left my shoes. I mean, to give me some positive energy.
Okay, so
small.
then you now unpack again.
Yeah.
And you now pack again.
Yeah.
And you now unpack again. Wow. Okay. Van Dyke, Larissa, how's it like for you? At what point in time did you say, Charlie, I don't know if I'm going to last?
AJ, I would say the second week when I think, babe, was it the nomination?
Was it?
Yeah.
Second
Yeah, when you guys had to physically nominate each
I
other.
actually moved to her. I was like, in case they evict me, this is my page. Immediately get home, text me, and she also gave me a page.
Aww.
So we were always like, honestly, we were scared being evicted. Yeah, but it's normal. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Always on anticipation.
Yeah.
Always.
But the last week, I think the last week, the finals, we didn't pack everything because like I think we had dirty clothes. And we had to wash. So this was our plan. We had this big rubber. So immediately they evicted us. We just packed the thing.
And and you carry it like a sack on your back and you walk out. I cannot.
And for me, the live shows as well. How you put us in suspense.
Yeah.
Because you don't go straight. You be like, thank you very much for being on the show. So I'm like, am I going? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I enjoy it a little too much. Yeah, I have to admit. But with you guys being in the finale, how did you feel when you knew that we're in, we're close, we're good, we're almost there?
We felt like we were there. We didn't feel like we were almost there because being in the finale is something for us.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Was that a part of the things you wanted? I want to be in the finale.
Yeah, it was because at some point I realized that wow, I can make it. All right, let me try and make it. Yeah.
Okay. But now, Larissa.
I felt like in as much as it was a live show, getting to the finale actually made us realize how connected we were with the people in the outside world. So yeah, we were very happy because the last day we were so tensed. We didn't know if we were staying or we were going.
Okay.
And we stayed. So yes.
Okay. I like that. Now yourself, how did it feel? What was the last week the most difficult week? Which week was the most difficult week?
Which week then?
Difficult in terms of what?
maybe emotionally, in terms of what you needed to get done, in terms of your own mental health?
Every week.
The twist.
Yeah,
Which one?
The twist.
There were quite a number.
And Chidura.
That you had. Someone will take
Not
someone
that
straight
one.
to the finale.
Oh, you said not that one.
I think the one that you won't be able to talk to your partner.
Yes, we switched you guys. Yeah, that was difficult. Yeah.
Very, very difficult.
You
Yeah.
almost.
Hardest week of my life.
AJ.
Are you serious? Because you can see them, but you can't touch.
You bad.
AJ Van Dyke will come to me. He's like, we have 10 minutes. Let's talk. Okay, 2 minutes. Big Mama, we have 8 minutes more. Let's go.
I just had to divide the time. Like,
We even got punished.
Yes, I saw. Okay, so you guys were really into that not touching part was something that really got to all of you.
Yeah.
In the final week, was it easier?
I think for both of us it was, because for me and Naya it was easy because we were happy. Regardless of the outcome, we knew that, Charlie, let's just enjoy
Yeah.
it. There was a time we had a conversation. I was like, Naya, Charlie, let's just enjoy these last moments. We won't be in the house again.
Yeah.
So the last week was quite relaxing for us. I mean, we were okay.
Okay, I like that. All right. Same for you guys?
Yeah, it was very relaxing with a lot of food.
Ah.
Couldn't eat. Yeah, Charlie.
and at least you had time to always be with your baby because
Yeah.
No distractions.
no distraction, peace of mind.
You knew you were there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm here with BogNaya Vanrissa. Now, if you want to ask a question, you can send a question via the Facebook stream. 0532 300 927 is the WhatsApp number as well. You can send me a message on the live Facebook stream and I will read it out to your face. Now describe the finale day, guys. How did it feel on that Saturday? Between the glam, getting ready, packing up your last few things, and just prepping to finally exit the house.
It felt like a long day because unlike the regular Saturdays, it passes so fast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but this one felt kind of long. So when we were getting our glam done, the girls were tense, including me. But we were hoping for a great show, and it actually came to pass. Yeah, it was really a good one. We were tense. When you got on stage, the love, oh my God,
Then you realized that
it was so beautiful.
it's fun out there.
Yeah.
BogNaya, how did the final day go?
For me, finally, I was like, like I'm finally going home to see my family, my friends, and like I didn't care. Like I was just so happy. I was just so happy. And when I came on stage, the screams, the love, the support, I was just so happy, honestly. So happy.
You like that?
Yeah.
Now, a big question for all of you. Are you disappointed you didn't win?
No, never.
Not at all.
Okay. Why?
Because we are still winners, AJ.
The fact that you're part of the finals, you're still a winner.
Yeah.
We were all part of the finalists, so we are all winners. I don't know why you should have a problem of like not being the winner.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. Now coming to life in the PM Extra house. Which moment or which memory stands out to you as your happiest in the house?
We have several.
A lot.
List the top 3.
Our conversations in the HOH room. And all the conversations that ensued after that. Number 2, her birthday.
Yes, that was a pretty day.
Yeah. My birthday.
The last one.
The last one is when I was giving you the back kisses and you were
Okay. I like that. But like Clarissa, your favorite memories inside the PM Extra house?
For me, I would say I'll start from like the day you gave me a massage. Come on. And also the day I had to propose to her. The proposal.
And then I'll add one more thing. When we went into the diary room and Big Mama gave us positive remarks, yeah, that really made our day.
Okay. What valuable lesson did you learn about relationships in the house?
For me,
Yes.
One, I have to be more self-aware, and two, relationship is a two-way path. You don't think for yourself; you think together. That's the only way forward. It's two people, it's not one.
Okay. Naya?
And I think for me, I'd have to be more observant and then more outspoken and speaking my mind. Yeah, I think I've been too... I let things go too much sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. But Nike, what is your biggest lesson or most valuable lesson you learned about relationships?
Yeah, not involving third parties. Third parties, and also have to communicate with your partner if anything. And loving each other, because like the love can't just be on one side.
Okay.
I think communication. Having on the communication and not involving third parties.
Okay, I didn't get that. I thought.
Okay.
Okay, so for me, AJ, I would say not involving friends in your relationship. And also, because it's a relationship, you're two in the relationship. So, if you decide to say something or whatever you decide to share with your partner, you should think about their feelings as well. So if it's negative or whatever it is, the approach should be in a calm way for them to accept it how you want them to understand what you're trying to project.
I think I didn't get the question.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, so for me, I think compromisation, you need to understand that now you're not the only one. You have somebody else, so you guys need to work things together. And patience.
I like that.
Yeah, and I think that first answer she gave, she thought you were trying to say, what valuable lessons did you get from the relationship that you can apply in life? So she was saying she needs to be more vocal.
Right. Now, on to that question. Thank you very much for that. What valuable lessons will you apply from your time in the house into your relationships right now?
I've answered mine.
Hey, she has.
Wow. Charlie. I need to. Can we come back to me? I haven't thought about this before.
Okay. Larissa, what valuable lesson have you learned about your relationship that you apply in your relationship moving forward?
Yeah, I've learned that people have different mindsets. When it comes to whatever situation it is. So we learn to understand each other so that the communication becomes better. Yeah. To avoid all these petty squabbles and all what's not.
Okay. But would you like to add to that?
I mean,
she said it already. But I shall come back to you.
Yeah. So I think the biggest lesson I learned from Big Mama's house to apply in my life and in my relationships is that you learn and then you can unlearn to learn. You understand? You should never be too blockheaded and feel like you know everything. Yeah, that's when you start to fail. I'm a learner. I'm always going to learn, continue learning, understand, and teach ourselves. Yeah, so that's the biggest lesson.
Okay, all right. Now, in terms of, you didn't doubt your time, or not necessarily, or you had doubts about your time, but do you ever have doubts about your relationship?
No.
At no point in time did you ever doubt maybe the connection or the feeling or the other person's commitments to you?
Never.
Okay.
No.
Neither for yourselves? Okay. No. All right. Well, getting into some more, and of course, we invite you all to send in your messages, and quite a number of your fans are just fanning out in the Facebook comments. Let me see if I can capture a few of them. Then we'll get back into it.
Hello, what I'm feeling, Moby Jokey, just be crazy. I just wanna be with you tonight. I know they play, but I don't know, mess yo. I just wanna give you shoulder to rest yo.
A lot of wait, do you guys have symbols?
Yeah.
Okay, what is your symbol?
Mine is a trident.
Ah, no wonder. Okay, I see a lot of tridents.
Golden boy.
Okay. And then the snow will be for you, Naya. Okay.
Snow queen. Yeah.
Snow queen,
Yeah.
and then the trident for wait, what's the trident for?
Golden boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. They're doing a lot more of the tridents and the snows. What is your sign, guys?
Love emojis and a shield.
Okay, that's
Pink and blue.
Pink and blue.
Yeah.
Because I'm wondering what the blue is and the pink is, and then okay, there are a lot of pink hearts and all of that. Yeah. So you guys, instead of sending the A, you can ask the questions. Oh my goodness! Someone says to ask Bogdan if you're going to go back into dental.
I'm going to go back. I just knew that was about school. Yeah, I'm going to go back to school,
Okay,
guys. Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, some people want to ask Naya. The status of your relationship with Akofa.
The what?
The status of your relationship with Akofa.
Oh, we're very good.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
very, very good.
Okay, all right. Nana Kojo, a nuisance says, Larissa, what's your greatest fear in life?
Hey. Right now, the first is losing my mom.
Oh, yeah.
The first
I feel
one
that.
is losing
Yeah.
my mom.
Okay. Vanrissa, this is aimed for both of you. They want to ask if you're still friends with Blanco. That they're asking, not me.
The last time we spoke was the final day.
The final day.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
same.
Okay. Now coming to a very important part of it, the fans after the house. There's been a lot of gifting I've seen. I swear it's like the battle of the gifts because every fan base is actively trying to blow your mind in different ways. Starting with Van Dyke and Larissa, you guys got a brand new car.
Yeah.
It wasn't a joke. It was actually.
At first, I thought like it was a joke.
Okay, no, walk me through that. What happened?
Okay, so my baby and I went on a date and we just drove back to the apartment and all of a sudden I saw a whole bunch of people in the house. It's like what's going on?
What's going on?
You were so tense.
I was shaking. I wanted to know. I was so curious. Like I wanted to know what was going on. So we went upstairs and boom, I was like, hey, wow. So, but honestly, I didn't see the car though. Because we went upstairs, so they were like, we should come back downstairs. So when we came back downstairs, I was just shaking. I was like, why? What's happening downstairs? We were just downstairs. We were just outside a few minutes ago, and now you
want you guys to go back out.
So I was asked to open my palm, and I felt there was a great thing in my hand.
With your eyes closed.
With my eyes closed. So I had to run and come back.
You were truly overwhelmed, eh?
Yeah, honestly,
my.
I really appreciate them a lot.
Oh my, okay.
The genuine love is very
crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. And BogNaya, you guys have been getting sugar gifts and cash and a whole bunch of stuff. Walk me through some of the gifting that's been going on.
In terms of items, we got everything we got. Okay, so right now we're in an apartment. We got iPhones. I got an iPhone 16 Pro Max, and she got a very, very, very brand new iPad as well.
Hey.
Yeah, we got cash. A lot of cash.
I love it.
And we also got actually clothes. Like, I mean, the love is crazy.
Wow.
And we also got some gifts to share. For example, as you can see, I'm wearing Naya here.
Hey. Okay. All right.
We love the fact that they also care about our relationship as well. Yeah, we love that.
Wow. Now, did you? So people, when you may have had an inkling of how much the fans really love to go out for the people that they love, but do you expect this much love?
No. I didn't even
Never
see it coming.
expected it.
Because honestly, the first day, the final day, we came on stage. Seeing them, I was shocked. Very, very shocked because I've never seen something like this in my whole entire life. This is so beautiful.
I can imagine.
We appreciate them.
I can imagine. Now, have we gone back home yet? Since not yet. Chai. It's not easy. So at least this week is all media rounds, and then next week things can actually start to settle down a little. Okay. Now, like I like to do, I'm gonna take a music selection from both of you. So both give me one song you wanted me to play, and Van Dyke and Larissa as well, another song you want me to play.
I know the song before.
Easy for us. Sankofa by Aj.
What you want?
Okay. And then for Bogdan and Naya, what song are you looking at?
Sacrifice Black Sheriff.
Sacrificed by Black Sheriff. Okay. You said it, I will do it. Now we'll start it off with Sacrifice Black Sheriff, and then we'll come to Sankofa by Jackie. And of course, you're tuned in to 3 Lounge right here on 3FM. Well, Black Sheriff Sacrifice. And I'm going to go on a quick break. When I come back, getting into Jackie Sankofa, requested by Van Dyke and Larissa. And we'll get into a lot more conversation right here on 3 Lounge.
In Lectureland City.
City FM at 92.7. My name is Aj Akuoko-Sarpong, and I'm here with my housemates, former housemates now, from Perfect Match Extra Season 3. It's BogNaya Vanrissa and Larissa together talking about... Sorry, I saw a message from the fans. They said AJ and Advert, they're 5 and 6. It's not me. Anywho, so I have them here in the studio with me talking live after PM Extra, amongst many others. But now I'd like to know from you, what do you think, and your observation, made you a strong contender in the game? What about you as a couple made you such a strong match and a strong contender?
Should we go first?
Yes.
I feel like I can number quite a few. I would say our physical appeal, 1.
Okay.
2, how deep our communication and bond is.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people like it. And 3, we are competitive. Mm-hmm. You understand? Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Anything? Yeah?
Our friendship.
Oh, smart. She knows it.
So the friendship played a huge role amongst you being competitive and being great communicators as well.
Yeah.
Larissa Vanrissa, what made you a strong match and strong contenders?
I think our personalities. And then secondly, how we resolve issues when we have a problem. Because coming outside the house, we saw people were like, oh, we could have, Van Dijk could have not spoken to me for like 2 days or something, but within some few minutes, he comes back and then we're good to go.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I like that.
I think a lot. And how he is a lover boy. He is so much in love with me. And I'm so much in love with him. Like, there's a real connection between us. Yeah.
Okay. Now, who did you consider your biggest competition in the house?
Oh, I don't think we had any competitor in the house.
You think
everyone was good to me. Like,
Okay.
everyone was equally good.
Everyone was doing their own thing.
Okay. So okay. So you didn't consider anyone competition?
No.
Okay. BogNaya, who do you consider competition?
In terms of what sense? The competition.
Who do you
in
think
terms of
were a strong match for you as a couple? So it's like they're a couple, you're a couple, but you see that they are marking you boots for boots.
Okay, so you see, AJ, I don't know if you remember, it even got to a point where like my baby and I are in our own little bubble, like. Telly, like, it's you and me, babe. Do you get it? Like, focus is all there. So maybe I didn't really spend time to observe and say, okay, this couple is this couple is this. But, nah.
Okay. What is something the viewers didn't see that you wish they had? Something the viewers didn't see, but you really wish they had.
Am I answering this?
Yes, everyone is.
What do I wish they saw?
Naya?
Yeah, I feel like there are certain situations where it was misunderstood. Yeah, coming out, I'm seeing certain things like, that was not what happened. Like,
Which situation was this?
Oh, not like, I've not really spent time to, but then I feel like there are certain things that happened in the house. It was misconstrued. Yeah.
Okay.
On the outside.
Like what?
I'll have to think about it.
Okay. Larissa Vanrissa, anything you think we should have seen that we didn't?
For us, the reassurances.
Okay.
Because mostly, sometimes Friday pool party, before Big Mama brought back the room for us to take microphones, then we used to go without microphones. So, we used to say a lot, even in the house, but outside the house too, like he said a lot of things that I wish people heard that they didn't.
If there was one thing you could change about your time on the show, one thing could change, what would happen?
I would have gone for night on the first day.
Huh, okay. Okay. Trying to remember who you did go for.
I didn't go for it.
I'll revert back on that. Because I swear I remember the first weekend. I'll come back.
No, I actually went for night on the third day. So
the third
not
day.
much can happen in 2 days. You get it?
Have you asked Van Dyke on that?
well.
A lot can happen in 2 days. So. A whole lot.
Hey, G.
I'm sorry. Oh, my. Anyways, what's that? I can't remember what are the questions I was asking.
What you could change?
What you could change? Thank you, Naya. What you could change from your time there?
For me, I feel I would have wanted to change the fact that my understanding for him wasn't like swift. I don't know how to explain it, but me understanding him sometimes it took a while. Yeah, so I would have changed that to understand him better for everything to move smoothly.
Okay, Van Dyke.
Okay, I would say the way I address issues,
Okay.
like when we have a problem, I need to calm down and do it, talk to her. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm going to change.
Okay, Naya, Bogdan.
Okay,
We
for
answered. Okay, I answered.
For me, I feel like I could have also made a move, like make a move. It's like I was waiting for him. What if he had not come?
True.
Yeah, because I saw other girls like making the move, going, you know. I'm like, hey, Charlie, people are making the move.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I feel like, yeah, I should have also, you know, made the move. Even though he still came to me, but I feel like...
So, looking at the Thursday task, which was your favorite Thursday task?
Hey.
Adole.
Any papu.
Yes, that was actually quite fun.
We have an option to choose just one.
Or two.
Or two. I would say Tyler.
Yeah, honestly, that was also
Okay.
Tyler and Skido, yeah.
All right, so that was one, and
The Calipo ad
Oh, yeah.
okay,
and
yes,
the
yes, yeah.
culture dance.
And the culture dance.
Because,
Okay, okay.
we really went hard on that.
Which one do you look back and think maybe victory was assured, but then one thing or something or the other just robbed me of my victory?
I can name like 3.
Which ones are those?
The first one for me would be the debates.
Okay.
See, honestly,
You really think that you deserve to have won that?
I really don't see how that passed us by, to be fair. Yeah, and
The girls gave a very spirited one, though.
yeah, but you see, I wouldn't want to.
I think the final point. So I think the girls gave, my opinion, they gave a spirited round for the first one.
Yeah.
And then the first half was good, and the second half they derailed. The gentlemen gave a subpar first round, and then a very strong second half of the debate. So that's my opinion. I actually liked the final bit of it because I think the girls got a little emotional, and then
Yeah, but again, you know, you just said it yourself. You said strong. No, you said what was it?
So the girls were strong in the first half.
Strong and derailed.
So they were strong in the first topic.
Yeah.
Very strong in the first
Strong
topic.
and derailed.
Then the second topic, the first half, they were strong. And then the second half, they derailed.
Hey.
No, that's the truth. That's what I feel.
So strong.
But the
and
gentlemen were in the first topic.
So if I'm
second one, the second half of the second one, they did that one, they killed it. Yeah.
So let's see, very strong and subpar. So like that's like 1.5 over 2.
So they did that. They had like 1.5 over 2. You guys had
No, because strong and subpar is 1.5, and then the other one is strong, right? So let's say 1, and then you break it down into halves.
2 halves, yes.
So 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. So probably even should be a tie, shouldn't be a win.
Well, that's debatable. Okay, all right.
And
So
then
that was one, and then
that's
which other one?
And then Nick Papu and Adole, my God.
Yeah. Wait, what did you guys fall in that second?
Yeah, we're second.
Okay.
Yeah, and then should I say this?
Go ahead. I mean, we're done now.
I think the fashion show.
Yes. I liked your first look. I remember your first look. The second look was what?
The second look was African print. It was quite basic.
The first one was
the matching.
Yeah, the first one was a church one. Yeah,
that.
And then the second one, I'm trying to remember it. I know you guys also had really strong looks.
Yeah. We came second as well.
Yeah, you were like close a number of times. How did it feel like to finally win?
and especially on the last day.
Yeah, it was like a wish we had, and honestly, that our performance of that day was honestly.
I must agree.
Yeah.
I must agree. All right. Okay. Now getting into some more. The biggest lesson you could have learned from not winning. Oh, I didn't ask you. Thursday task. Favorite ones.
You did.
I did.
No. She didn't ask.
You said Tyler.
Calipo, Tyler.
And then she said, which one did we think we had to win? But we
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
So we didn't answer that.
So which one was that?
The Calipo and the culture dance.
Ah, yes, you guys were close on those two. Yeah. Yeah, I remember the Calipo ad.
Yeah.
That was not blended, and you did the drink. My only problem with that ad, okay, now I can't be honest. Oh my God. Now I can't be honest. My only problem about that one was the way you put the Calipo in the bin. If I was a brand manager, I would have freaked. This is me being honest. Finally, I can be honest. I can actually say my opinion now. So that was the only thing, but I loved it, except the when you put it in the bin, because it felt as if the product had gone into the bin. But thankfully, I wasn't judging. But yeah,
The idea behind that particular thing was for
there's a
the
lot of
audience to see
Calipo in
that
the
we
bin.
take it
You
a
drink
lot.
it all the time. Yeah.
So
But you could have.
put it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then you poured it out of the box into a cup, a glass. I'm like, the whole point of Calipo is to drink it from the box.
That's why we did it at the last.
So those are my issues with it. No, but I actually liked the ad. I think it was one of my favorites.
Thank you.
And the culture dance one, you guys put your heart and soul into it.
you.
It was it was the definition that you guys were, and my memory is failing me.
No, we
You guys had to explain it before you dance, right?
No, after dancing.
Okay. No, but I think you guys did well too.
Yeah, AJ, and let me bring this back right now.
Should I judge you on your adverts?
I'm about to talk about that. Let me talk about that.
Go ahead. I can be honest now.
Yeah, we'll be honest. I feel like I was also misjudged because, we were instructed to do an ad, and I really want to clearly say this. There's a difference between an ad and a commercial. You can have an ad where your face is not in the ad. Do you understand?
Oh, granted.
And the tactic we use is something we call scare tactic in marketing terms. So it was something that was done with intent. Did you get it? But I felt like it wasn't really looked at
from that point.
We did a lazy job.
People felt like we just added
cut and paste. It did come off that way. One.
Yeah, it did.
Because this was a chance for you to actually show a lot more of your creativity with the shooting and the editing. It felt like you took the easier road, even though it's not necessarily easy to have found all those visuals together and then piece it together. And the scare tactics was great, but the problem with the current dispensation of people is that people don't want to sit long enough to see the truth. People like the truth clothed better. So I think that's what it came down to. So, and it dragged a little. So I feel if you guys had started, my opinion, with it, then interspaced it with you or Naya eating fruit. So sugar, fruit. Sugar, fruit. Sugar. Then you now end with someone who's facing the consequences of sugar. Cut leg from diabetes. Rotten teeth from sugar, and then Naya looking all nice, and you say choose fruit, choose fruit masters. That would have been very exciting, and then it would have given the scare, but also given Naya looking so nice, and then that would have been an exciting way to have done that. So that's my opinion, but I think all of you had great concepts.
Thank you.
And literally that is something you can build so much of, and it's something you can actually make into a proper career path, creating exciting content and visuals such as that. I don't know if something that you're looking to do as couples. Now coming to the plan, what is the big plan now that we're done with the house? What are some of the projects we're looking to start either together as a couple or individually? Naya, what is a big plan? What are we starting from?
Okay, so I've already said this. I've been doing makeup for 5 years.
Yes.
So I would want to, hopefully have my own salon, start working.
Ooh.
And then also I want to get my master's done.
Okay. In what subject?
Marketing.
I like.
Yeah, and then I think more content, couple content.
Agenda couple, right?
Yeah.
When are we starting the podcast?
I have plans for that actually. Yeah. So it's my plan.
Want to give us any teasers, any announcements, anything such
For
as
Agenda
that?
podcast?
Yes.
Nice. People, They should give me some weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, they should give me
We'll be
some
launching something soon.
Yeah, we
Okay.
will.
So makeup artistry,
and
doing
then-
our own Naya's makeup studio.
And I think the hair. He has like a hair oil.
Oh,
Yeah.
to help with hair growth. Well, clearly you're a good example of it.
Yeah.
So the gentlemen take it and then their hair will grow. And they'll
Yeah.
reject balding in their lives.
So we are looking at maybe hair business in general in terms of products and maybe other cosmetics as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're also looking at my music career.
Okay.
Yeah. And as a YouTuber as well. And I will definitely be going back to school.
So what's your artist name?
BogNaya.
Okay. And we have music on.
Yeah, currently we have music on YouTube. We're trying
Okay.
to work on distribution as well. So right
Okay.
now on streaming platforms we don't really have. But if you go to YouTube and you look for BogNaya TV, you'd find my YouTube where I post vlogs and my music. So you all should check that out.
I like it. And we'll get into one of that now. So music is definitely something we're starting off with. And
Yeah.
next would be our hair business. So what are we going to call it? Do you have a working name yet?
You will just do when it comes. I don't want to rush things.
Too much. Okay.
Yeah, when it comes, they'll see and like it and love it.
Okay. So we're going to be doing a bit of that. The business.
Oh, is it?
on.
Play my music.
And we'll go fully into that. You and I. Who inspired you and I?
You keep coming on so strong. I don't know.
Who inspired you and I?
This question.
It's a song. I mean, it's a love song. I feel like you could ask any musician who inspired a love song.
Okay, and then there'll be a million and one
You
things.
see, that's the thing about music. You are supposed to be able to create something out of nothing.
Okay.
I need to be able to enter people's emotions. What emotions? Love, hate, anger, strength. Like, do you get it? Confidence, all of those things. So as a musician, you have to be relatable. And I draw from my emotions, you get it? Yeah. Me, I'm a genuine person. I love wholeheartedly. So it's very easy for me to tap into this side.
Okay. I like that. All right. What's your creative process like, creating music?
My creative process? Oh, when I'm making music, I think about concept first. What am I saying? What's my message? Yeah, as you can hear, always on my mind. Yeah.
Okay, so now we can rephrase and think this song is all about Naya. Yeah?
Yeah, so yeah.
All right, let's bring it back. This is BogNaya with this one titled You and I. We wanted to have you on the ones and twos a little.
Oh, you can, if you want to put me on the spot, I mean,
Okay.
drop a beat.
Okay.
Let me,
Okay.
let me kill it, let me kill it, let me kill it,
Okay.
let me
We'll
kill
find
it.
up a beat right now. So this is You and I. So when did you start music?
2016.
Okay.
Yeah, I started making music with 2 phones. Yeah, 2 small smartphones. I'll use one smartphone to play the beat. I'll use another one to record.
Yeah, that's how it was.
And I was always sending it to my JHS class groups.
Okay.
Silicon Valley, shout out.
Okay.
I would say, they got to the time I kept sending recordings, and one guy, Mark was like, Charlie, you shut up, they send songs, and I'm like, Charlie, what do you even mean? This is my passion, don't come for me. Like, yeah, so those are my guys. But yeah, I mean, I really love music, and I've been doing it ever since. It has been a really serious process of growth, man. I'm not even going to lie. Like, as it stands now, I have the ability to record myself. I have some sort of expertise in engineering, mixing, and all of that. You know, yeah. I even see the virtual DJ over there. Yeah, shout out. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So shout out to Janet. She's gotten us a beat. So.
Shelly. Why do I feel like they want to hear Jonathan on this? Yeah, now real bad man, woman pull up on the B. B to the O to the G. And I ain't even lying, see I'm here with my B. And I shout out to the Bay, yeah, you know that's the way. I'm on an interview and I'm sitting with AJ. They don't understand, see I came here today. And I ain't even lying, see I ain't here to play. See I stand out, walk out, really walk proud. And every time they wanna see how do I switch from B.O.G. down to Jonathan, like how you wanna do another bad man, so dirty. Put me on the brown day, you know that the party. How many times?
The ones and twos. Yeah. Okay. No, that was like. Okay, all right. So, okay, now still on you on the music. What kind of artist are you? Are you more of a rapper, a ballad singer, Afrobeat artist, dancehall? Where is your sweet spot?
You see, I've had phases in my life, and all those phases have contributed to who I am right now. I wouldn't say I'm somebody who would be a dancehall artist or somebody who would be a ballad singer or even a rapper. I'm unique. You see the freestyle I just gave you guys, I blended a lot of things into that, and I feel like that's what makes me me.
Okay. All right.
I love this song, man.
Down the background now. Okay.
I got love for you, pull up in my prime time. Looking at my face like you see me on the timeline. I got Gucci jacket in my booty jacket, but I was trying everybody when I try to stack it. Live life on an every.
The Wicked now coming to Van Dyke and Larissa, aka Lala, yeah? Van and Lala. Now I must ask the plan, because now the fans are doing amazing things. There's so much spotlight on both of you. You're literally bona fide superstars. What is the plan? What are we doing? So walk us through, starting with you, Larissa. What is the big plan? What are some of the projects we're looking at starting ASAP?
My food business.
Okay.
But that one.
What's the name of our food business?
Cafe de Dala.
Cafe de Dala. What does it mean?
D-A-L-A.
D-A-L-L-A.
No, D-A-L-A.
Dala. Okay, now explain. What is Cafe de Dala?
Dala is an abbreviation of my dad's name and mine. So David and Larissa.
Oh, okay. Do we have a location for it?
Online.
It's an online.
But now
business.
we are planning to do it
a physical store. Okay.
So we are working on that.
De Dala. I love it. So that is one thing we're going to be doing, the food business. And then what's next?
There's a lot, AJ. I wanted to go back to school to become a pediatrician as well. Because I mentioned that I have a soft spot for kids.
Yes. Oh, I love it.
But then Van used to do live streams, so we are going to do that together.
Okay.
So there's a lot in the pipeline.
Okay. Vanak, you have to tell us a little bit. So live streaming is one of them. Now, what else are we going to be doing?
And also coming to what I used to do before coming
Tell
into the
us.
house, like this whole importation thing. Planning to get a shop, a very huge shop, with this whole Apple product and things. Yeah, and also there are a lot, AJ.
Give it to us so that we can start anticipating.
And also, not forgetting acting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're doing a lot of acting as well. Okay, that's exciting. So live stream. So how does the streaming work? So the two of you will join on the live stream and then just give us a lot of content that we love. Back-to-back content. Okay. All right. So that's one thing we can be doing. Also, importing. So what's the name of the business so we can support?
Okay, so honestly, we have to, I have to come up with a name.
A name for it, okay. So we're gonna get a really nice name for it and all that excitement that comes with it. Okay, all right.
YouTube and all brand deals.
Yes,
Shooting brand deals.
Shooting brand deals. I like it. Okay, so are we gonna do podcasting together as well?
Yeah.
We're going to do YouTube, so
together.
Yeah. So maybe if we choose podcast over that, then yeah.
What's the name of our what are we gonna call our YouTube channel?
Vanrissa.
Vanrissa.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
AJ, I think I also forgot to mention one thing. I think Van brought my attention to it. I also plan to make movies.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to
make movies.
Yeah, movies.
Not acting movies.
I was about to say that as a second thing because I feel like acting is something I also love. I've been doing it for so long. So I would love to act in any production.
Holla at your boys and girls.
Yeah. So acting and also making movies out there and putting out on TikTok. YouTube. Sorry, yeah. Doing that is something that's very dear to my heart. Yeah, I feel like I've chased that dream for a while. It's about time I put it into motion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, AJ, one thing more.
Yes.
Then I think
you have all the time. Well, tell me everything.
I'll be going back to school. Right? So,
Yay!
I'll be going back to school.
What do we want to read, or what are we gonna do?
No, journalism.
Journalism, I like that. I like that. You should totally do that. I have a master's in journalism, so yes, you should absolutely do that.
Shout out.
You should absolutely do that. I think going to school is something that I would encourage for everybody, and I'm so excited that all of you here are looking at higher education as something to do, because really, when you have that degree down there, nobody can tell you nothing. And then people keep asking Bog that you're going back to school, right?
Yeah, guys. I mean, I have
stop.
one degree, but they want me to get the full bona fide degree. So I'm gonna get that second degree for you guys. Yeah,
come on. Okay, all right.
Are you pulling it?
Naya, would you ever do music?
What?
Is a question. Will you do music?
No.
Why not?
I don't think I have the time.
You don't have the voice for it?
Oh, no.
Really?
I don't. I just love music and I love to sing.
Okay. So music not necessarily it for you now.
No.
Okay. All right. I like that. Everyone keeps asking for Charlie Poppy.
Oh,
by
Do you guys have it? I need some Charlie Poppy in my life.
No, I'm trying to find it too. I'm not finding it too.
You're finding it online?
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's not there.
Yeah, but I feel like Abiam had it. He used to play
And
a
he's
lot.
not here. Janet, please call Abia for me. Why I beg you.
Yeah.
Let him bring and give me some Charlie Poppy in my life.
Did
Nah.
they do like
This
Charlie
one, yeah.
Poppy? Yeah, the man them bounce.
We'll try and get it shortly. Well,
All right.
Whenever you
I got too many fake ones.
do a bit of that very shortly. But until then, getting into this one by Bogdan, Fake Love.
all of these people around me, they're showing me fake love.
showing you fake love, or who do you think was showing you fake love in the house?
I recorded this song in 2019. So
It's not about when you recorded it. It's a question. It's just reminded me of a question. Who do you think was showing you fake love in the house?
the only love I was concentrating on was Naya's own.
We understand
so I wouldn't
that.
be able to analyze.
So you're saying that you don't know who was showing you fake love in the house? Or there was no one that ever showed you fake love?
Telly, you see... I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy to speak about other people.
Okay.
You know, I feel like people make mistakes and everybody has a chance. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. Life is love. Love is life.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Clarissa, do you think there was anyone showing you fake love in the house?
Fake love.
No, personally, I don't know. But I think maybe if someone was, the viewers
So they
Yeah.
blocked it. Which alliances or friendships do you think for you that you made that will last? Who did you consider your friends, and do you think these relationships will last?
Nigel.
Yeah, Nigel.
Nigel Irama.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Just forward.
Okay. But then what friendships do you think you really made in the house and you'll be keeping for the long haul?
Yeah, everybody in the house is my friend. No matter what happened. Yeah, I'm not that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody's my friend. I'm not going to
All right. Okay. Now let's do a quick Q&A, and I'll throw some questions at you, and you need to tell me who is more likely to do what or the other. So rapid fire. First thing that